This morning, all the dogs are going to get them a little egg, which they do every morning, because we just have a total excess of eggs like you wouldn't believe. I need to can some, pickle some. Mr. E's going to get them their eggs. And I'm about to go pick some figs. Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing out there? Welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are all having a wonderful day. I'm out here early this morning. I got some figs to pick. The trees are loaded down, and I want to get some of them off of there this morning. You want to tell everybody hi since you hadn't seen nobody in a while?
Hey everybody, yeah, we're giving them dogs them eggs. They get their omega-3s. They get some good live food. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Mr. E been busy. I'll do another video one day with y'all.
Okay, thanks.
You welcome.
This is the fig tree. This is the color of a ripe fig for those of you who don't know. These are not ready yet. Here's a ripe one. There's a good many ripe ones here. You see that? That one looks like it's past its prime, maybe. But there's a lot of good ripe figs in here. A lot of good ripe ones. So I'm gonna get to picking. Some of that grass is too tall for me to get in there to pick. Mr. E's gonna take some of it out for me where I can get around that tree. The lawnmower might do good too, if that's...
Lawnmower? Get a bulldozer in here.
In here with me this morning, I see. Mr. E got some of these weeds down where I can get on this side of the tree now and pick. And as you can see, there's a lot of figs on this side also. There's also a lot of figs in the top of this tree. You see, this is actually a pretty tall tree, but I'm not going to be getting a ladder and trying to get those figs up there. I'm not going to be risking hurting myself to get up there and get those figs out of the top of that tree on a ladder, just because I don't need that many figs, and the birds do enjoy them so much. And they have to eat too, so they're going to get their share from the top, and I'm going to get my share from the bottom. See that bug there? It's a katydid. I've been seeing them lately. They're a good insect. Bowl's starting to fill up. Oreo's sticking around with me. Yeah. He usually does. Alright, I'm going to call it satisfied with this tree, and I'm going to go check the other one. The reason this side of the fig tree is so clean is because the cows are on this side and they keep it cleaned up, and the goats can come on this side too. This side, the reason it's so grown up is because it's just chickens on this side. We actually have a goat and her mama in here right now. I can't even see her, but she's in there somewhere. She's making an effort to clean some of these weeds and get them down a little bit. Okay, this tree behind me is the other tree, and it's always a little behind the one that we just now picked on. So there's not going to be as many ripe on this one, but I'm going ahead and get what I can off of it since I am picking figs this morning. There are some ripe on it, as you can see. There's a couple there. But it's going to be the same kind of picking as I did on the other tree. I'm just going to be picking what I can reach. And leaving the top portion for the birds, like I said, because that's high up there. I'm not going to be trying to get up there on top of that tree. These right here. I'm setting my camera on top of this shed. It's giving y'all a pretty good view, I think. I don't know. When I review the footage, y'all see it. I'm up through here. We got to pick what we can in case it rains, because usually every year we got to pick what we can, because usually every year when the figs get ripe, the rains start, and it will sour a lot of the figs on the trees. So in between rains, you have to get out here and pick what you can. What I do is I pick them, I put them up, and I put them in Walmart bags, and I put them in the freezer until I can get to them. Because like I said, it's just a very busy time of the year right now, and I'm not gonna have time to pick these figs today and can them also. But I'll get around to it eventually. Now, as I was saying, this is some good fig trees. And you see how there's a brick on, or it's not a brick, but it's a piece of concrete laying on this stem here. Well, this is a stem that come off of this fig tree. It was low lying, and Mr. E just put that weight on it to keep it to the ground with a little dirt over it. And what it's done is it's rooted, and now we'll be able to move this in the wet season and have us another fig tree. And he's done that with several of them. He's done it with this one, which this one's needing a little more dirt and water. I'm gonna have to give it a little more water today. It's the only one that seems like it's kind of struggling that we did. The other ones are all doing really well. This one's doing good. You see where that concrete is? That's another one. And this is the growth off of it. These have been separated from the tree. You see where it's cut there? It's not on the tree anymore. It's its own little tree now. It just has to be dug up and moved somewhere else in its own little spot when it's in the wet season. You see there's one there too that he's done. You see that brick there? I keep calling it a brick. It's a piece of concrete. But so this is its own little separate bush here. And he's got another one going out there. You see where that concrete is over there? So you can make you some fig trees like that, because the branches do have a tendency to come down and hang low, some of them. And you can do that with them, the little thin ones. So, and this is a real good stock. So we'll probably give these extra trees either to our son, or we might just move them somewhere here on the property and have some newer, younger fig trees for the years to come. Okay, so this is the figs we got off of that tree. We got a couple of nice bowls out of the whole picking today. It didn't really take that long to pick. I got it done in the cool part of the day. And now I need to move on and get some okra picked. That's going to be the next thing. And I have some watering to do as well. So let's get moving. I think it's the morning call. They coming in to take their nap, the whole herd. They come in after a little while and they come take their nap in the morning when it starts getting real hot. And the goats coming in too. They're all coming. They see me, I guess I kind of spooked them. But they're coming in. Time to come in out of that heat. Get them some water and go lay down in the barn and take a nap until it's time to come out again today. They getting some water behind that door there, but I got some water for them inside the barn too, just to keep it a little cooler. All right, y'all seen the morning migration? Well, it's kind of cloudy this morning. It's clouding up, you see that? We might get some rain out of this. I sure hope so. We definitely could use it. The ground's very dry. I've been watering every day, different portions, taking turns. Like this section gets the water today, that section gets it the next day, kind of rotating it where I'm not using so much water and taking so much time every day just for watering. I'm about to get on this okra. As you can see, it needs to be picked, and I picked some yesterday, but I made sure that I left some so I would have this size for today because of what I want to do with them. So I'm going to get on my picking on these. Okay, that's going to give us our little snack for what we want. I'm going to be halving those and baking them. Let's take a look at one of these flowers here while we got a chance. One of these okra flowers. Isn't that pretty? Every time you have a flower, rather, you have an okra. You see that? They're so pretty. I think they're kin to the hibiscus. I think they're in the hibiscus family. Very pretty. They can really, look, the bee. I guess he was too shy. But it got some flowers, don't it? Look at there. Some little bugs hiding in there. Those leaf hoppers, I don't think they hurt much though. There's not really very much that does hurt okra. It's very easy to grow. I don't think I ever spray the okra for insects. And really I hadn't even watered it because it's just a very hardy plant and it loves the heat, which is perfect for around here, that's for sure. So I'm gonna get in the house and get these cut up and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with them. Okay guys, I've come in with my okra, I've washed it, and I have cut all the little tops off of it, and now I'm just slicing them in halves like this. I've seen this recipe done on YouTube, of course. It was Grandma's Open Pantry was the name of the channel, and I tried it already. It was very good, except for I used longer okra than I should have, and they were kind of tough. So this time I'm using the little short tender ones. And Grandma told me on there, she said, use the little ones, but I didn't listen. I had to learn for myself the hard way. Hard head, had to learn the hard way. So anyway, I'm gonna go on ahead and finish slicing these up. Then I'm gonna oil them and season them, put them in a pan in one flat layer and bake them at about 375, and I'm gonna keep a close eye on them because they're gonna crisp up in there is what they're gonna do, and they're gonna make some really good snacks. You see, you just slice them in half like that. Nothing to it. Now I have them all cut in half, and I'm just going to put some olive oil on there. And I'm also going to put some olive oil in my pan. And then I'm going to sprinkle that with some garlic powder and onion powder and red pepper and salt. Now, you use whatever seasonings you like. This is the ones that I like. And the last time I baked them with these flavorings, they was very good. Everybody loved them. The only thing, like I said, I had used some that was too big and they was a little tough. So these smaller ones is going to be a lot more tender. There you have it. I have my oiled pan. I'm just going to dump these okra right down into the bottom of it and spread them out where they can bake in a single layer, and that way they can crisp up good. And they'll go into the oven at 375, and I'm going to check them. I'm going to keep a close eye on them, but I'm going to check them in about 15 minutes. And it was Grandma Rose's Open Pantry was the channel that I seen this on. Okay, so this is the okra. It's done. I'm gonna leave it up here. We're gonna snack on it all day, and I'm sure we'll have it eaten by the end of the day. I actually already ate some of it with my lunch. So thank y'all for tagging along with me this morning and doing my chores. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care of one another. Bye now.